I ain't done nothing wrong. Hey, turn his behind your back. What?
A series of police videos
Sir, I ain't done nothing.
uncovered by KSLA Investigates.
He resisted?
Shown here for the first time is raising questions
Certainly there has to be an investigation.
over the use of force exercised by two sheriff deputies and a deputy jailer working for the DeSoto Parish Sheriff's Office. And recently, KSLA spoke with two of the men seen in the videos, Tony Fuller
First, I just threw up my hands and asked him why he hit me.
and Curtis Terrell,
He threw me down on the ground and arrested me. I was wondering why he doing it.
both arrested by Deputy Jason Algren after use of force incidents. Fuller's encounter
I didn't know why he was so mad.
took place in October 2018. Dashcam video shows Deputy Algren following this red PT Cruiser after the vehicle allegedly struck a metal pole at a gas station. Moments later, when the car stops at a Family Dollar store, two passengers exit and Algren starts questioning Fuller.
What'd you do over there? I ain't doing nothing over there.
When the deputy learns Fuller wasn't driving at the time of the accident, Algren tells him to go get the car's teenage driver inside the store. Fuller says no,
You're gonna do what I say. Go get him.
turns to walk away,
Come here.
and the deputy punches him in the face from behind and then forcefully wrestles Fuller to the ground.
Put your hands behind your back.
resisting, sir.
Put your hands behind.
As soon as he got me on the ground, he tried to hold my head and scrub it against the cement. That's when I got mad.
Deputy Algren is then seen punching Fuller again,
Put your hands behind your back.
Yes, sir.
You up, dude.
Sir,
and arrests the young man
you punch me and everything. I'm not resisting.
You're resisting.
for allegedly resisting arrest.
I'm not resisting, sir.
That charge got dropped by the district attorney,
Where you bleeding at?
but still traumatized by the incident,
As of now, I really feel like I don't need to be in DeSoto.
Fuller tells KSLA he's hired a lawyer and plans to sue Deputy Algren and the sheriff's office.
I really didn't do nothing wrong.
Terrell's encounter with Deputy Algren
I don't know what he's doing. I ain't never seen a cop try to arrest somebody like that.
came in August 2019.
You all right? Yes, sir.
When his wife called 911 asking for an ambulance after Terrell mixed prescription drugs with alcohol.
I wasn't trying to fight back. He just trying to be rough.
Video shows Deputy Algren confronting Terrell on a dark road outside his home.
Walk to the front of my vehicle and I'm not gonna tell you again. Okay, for what? Because I said.
Terrell is seen obeying the deputy's order, walking towards the dash camera while talking on his cell phone. But when Terrell gets to the front of Algren's police vehicle, the incident suddenly escalates,
I ain't done nothing wrong. Hey, put your hands behind your back. What?
with the deputy tackling Fuller from behind
Look, I'm not fighting.
I don't care.
and placing him under arrest for resisting. That case also got dropped by the DeSoto DA, but Terrell lost his job sitting in jail,
This seems to be some type of pattern with this officer and with the sheriff's department.
so he hired attorney Howard Conde, who is preparing a civil rights lawsuit against Algren, DPSO,
I think it's a clear incident of excessive use of force.
and Sheriff Jason Richardson.
We want to make sure that we put our stake in the ground as the top law enforcement in this area.
Richardson, who was sworn in as sheriff 2 years ago,
So help me God.
declined to be interviewed for this story. But Michael Tabman, a former FBI special agent in charge,
This was not de-escalation. This was provocation by the police officer.
spoke with KSLA after watching two more use of force episodes, including this dashcam video recorded in March 2019 showing DeSoto deputies responding to a fight at a car wash.
The officers go to break it up and they do it properly. You can see the rest of the crowd is helping. They're trying to keep these two guys from going back at each other.
But as Deputy William Bates The officer closest to the camera brings one suspect back towards his vehicle.
The guy was there and he was cooperating.
The deputy grabs the man's ponytail, yanking him to the ground, and in Tabman's opinion,
Yes, that was overly aggressive.
the force used by Deputy Bates looks excessive.
He doesn't seem to be doing anything aggressive that would warrant him to be taken down like that.
The final incident took place last September. The video doesn't capture a violent encounter.
This is certainly the kind of incident you want your chain of command to know about.
Instead, it's body camera footage from a Louisiana State Trooper
He resisted?
showing a suspect who allegedly resisted a deputy jailer while getting booked into the DeSoto Parish Detention Center after his arrest for unauthorized use of a stolen vehicle.
You okay?
Once you accept custody of an individual, you're accepting responsibility for his safety.
Sources identify the jailer as Javaria Pouncey and tell KSLA he took custody of Brown for jail processing, but when Pouncey returns the suspect to the state trooper,
Can't answer any questions?
Brown's left eye appears swollen shut. His face looks bruised and beaten in the video and close to slipping unconscious.
You work anywhere?
Brown struggles to answer the trooper's questions.
You got a next of kin phone number or anything I can call? What's the name?
Eventually, Brown is heard asking the trooper for medical help.
You want to go to the hospital?
Disturbed by this incident,
Maybe he did resist, but we need to see evidence of that.
Tabman says internal and criminal investigations are needed here, saying all 4 incidents taken together
It does raise a concern.
raise a possible pattern of excessive use of force inside the DeSoto Parish Sheriff's Office.
When we see a pattern, we see a culture that needs to be changed because that's sort of encouraging and endorsing that type of conduct.
Investigating this story, I wanted to make you aware whether the deputies you saw in the videos are still on the job in DeSoto Parish. According to information from a public records request, Deputy Algren was placed on paid administrative leave last August, but only after the DA indicted him for malfeasance in office in connection with the 2 violent encounters you just watched. Algren is pleading not guilty. Deputy Bates is still patrolling DeSoto Parish, and there is no public record of any internal investigation by the Sheriff's Office over his use of force. Now, Deputy Jailer Pouncey, he resigned according to the Sheriff's Office, but sources tell me there is now at least 1 ongoing criminal investigation of this incident. I'll keep you updated. For now, I'm KSLA Chief Investigative Reporter Stacey Camp.